Here I am, back again, finally. I am obviously terrible at posting content. I know that now. I know I haven't been posting as much, but I have been up to stuff. Example, this beautiful $6,000 press. I love it. But yeah, a lot of things have been going on. I promise I'm going to start making content again, but obviously I've had some bigger things to deal with and a lot of job changes. I don't. On today's kind of episode, I guess, if you guys want to call these things, to the 5 people that are going to see it, I'm going to be kind of restoring my forge because it's seen some days. So I finally decided to give it some life. I got this forge off of Instagram account. I'm pretty sure it's called Diamondback Ironworks. They make all sorts of different types of forges, 2-burner, 3-burner, all sorts of designs. You can get them with doors, without doors, little trays to hold your still. They're amazing quality, but I just do not take care of my stuff. So the going plan is I'm going to take out all of the fire bricks and the Kea wool in there and basically put some new stuff in there. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it runs afterwards. So let's get started. I'm not even gonna lie about this. I'm kind of terrified about what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna basically ruin this thing because the fire bricks inside are completely falling apart. So, yay. Well, all right, here goes possibly the worst thing I could do. See if I can just get these 2 bottom bricks out. Oh my goodness. I know this thing is just going to fall apart the second I take it out of it. All right. Oh, geez. Can I maybe... Yeah. Okay, so that's a perfect example of why I'm doing this. Also, I don't know what type of fire brick it is, but it's almost like a hard styrofoam type insulation, but you can see I don't know, but I'm replacing it with actual fire bricks, food grade fire bricks, 3,000 degrees, max temperature, so they should be good. Yeah, here's the rest of it. Yeah, that top plate has definitely some structural damage, just a little bit, just a little. I don't think that's supposed to look like that. Well, this thing is never going back together again. You can see how it kind of started to curve in too. Yeah, that's not exactly what you want when you're dealing with, a couple 1,000 degrees blowing towards your face. Yeah, you can see what happens. Yeah, like that. Melted a hole through it. I don't even know how that happened. But, yeah. Oh, there's the bottom. Wow. Yeah, so you can see the flux kind of fused these 2 pieces together because they weren't exactly tight. But these are actual fire bricks. And I really like them. So I ordered some more of them to actually completely line this whole thing. And like I said before, they're higher temperatures, so they're going to be a lot more better, and hopefully they won't fall apart, because this stuff, I don't even know what it is. I mean, it worked really well, but I want actual whole fire bricks lining this thing. So a good example, this is what a good fire brick looks like. It's just a standard brick. They come in different sizes and shapes. But that's what I'm replacing all of this stuff with, is stuff like this. That's very, very high heat resistant, and it actually deflects a lot of the heat. It doesn't absorb. I mean, I feel like it kind of absorbs. I don't know. I'm no engineer, but I just know they work really well. See, I'll keep that piece because it's still good. But all right, now that I have that all cleaned out, I just got the new fire bricks. I do have to cut some of these, so let's get into it. But first, I'm gonna give this a good clean. I think it definitely needs it, and try to recover those bottom bricks because that would be really nice. All right, I got these 2 bricks cleaned up. These were at the bottom. Thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put butt up against the clean 2 edges. The corners will be kind of ugly, but I think that'll work. I'm also gonna put them upside down so I get that nice clean surface on the top. I'm also going to be putting new Kaowool in there just for the bottoms, the sides, and the top, just to give it a nice round of insulation. So I'm running into a bit of a problem. I was originally going to put Kaowool all around the sides, but it doesn't work like that. So I'm gonna try a couple things and see if it works. All right, I kind of stepped on the side insulation to see if it would squish down any bit, and it did a lot. So let's see if this works. Well, I couldn't get that to work, so what I think I'm gonna do is, instead of trying to force this to fit, I'm going to cut this down into sections I can just lay in instead of trying to squish down the sides, because I want all of this insulation. I don't want to remove any of it because I need it. But I think that plan's gonna go a lot better if I just cut this down into sections, and I'll just have to deal with it later.
thing works amazingly well. A lot more insulated. I don't have flames shooting out in any random direction. It insulates really well. I mean, it got up to almost 1,000 degrees in like a minute or two. I mean, this thing is amazing, and I'm so happy I finally upgraded it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys join me when I start using this.